I did a video earlier, and I wanted to do this follow up. Nothing to do with anything that I've already talked about. I had a moment of self discovery about myself that I wanted to share. You see, I am a writer. By definition, I've always been a writer. I enjoy writing, it's my passion. And what would happen is when Kari was younger, much younger, I started writing these Power Ranger stories as a way to encourage him to want to read. I figured if he enjoyed the content, he would enjoy trying to read it. And that just never came to fruition. It just didn't happen. But what did happen is that I found that I had a love and a passion for it. So I continued to write long after he had decided he was no longer interested, which was fine. And I recently, when I say recently, like within the last couple of months, and I think I even did a video about it, it's like I'm just going to write for me, because at the heart of it, what I wanted to do was, wow, I sat up just to sit back down. It was weird. What I wanted to do was write something that I was passionate about, but also it was important to me that it makes sense and that the people that I cared about also thought it was good. Like, that's where my insecurities lie. I need the people I care about to care about the things that I care about. Almost like I need them to validate why. I guess like I care about it, and now the people that I care about also care about it. To me, adds value to the fact that it's something worthy of being cared about. So part of me was always very disappointed that Kari never got around to reading my Power Ranger stories. And to be honest, they weren't very good. Like, I mean, at the time, I was not the best writer, but I think everybody feels that way. Like, you start off kind of garbage and then you move your way up. I think I'm much better now, but it's only because I've written the ones that I don't think are the best, you know? So that's a thing that I discovered about me today. I'm gonna switch hands. This is getting heavy. Wow. Like, I started writing again last night. I'm not sure what it's called yet, but it's a Power Rangers based story that is completely in the realm of possibility that could have existed in the show, but I'm taking a different direction. Like, it's just a completely different spin on what Power Rangers was, you know? And I had Asia read it last night. She read it out loud to her and Kari, and we had a reasonably intelligent discussion about it, and I was pleased to know that, no, I don't want to say that he was paying attention, but the little subtle things that I had picked up on as I was writing it, he could see it. Like, the emotion that I was attempting to convey, he felt it. It's like, that to me is a writer. Like, if I can convey an emotion, if I can feel a thing and then write a thing down, and the person who reads it feels that thing, then I've done my job. Moreover, the people that I care about, if they read it and they feel that thing, then it's even better for me, because my family can be very critical. My son is kind of a dick. So if he likes it, it must be good, you know? And I feel good about that. I need you to know that I feel really good about that. Like, I'm very happy to know that he is, well, not necessarily invested, but he enjoyed it as much as he did. I've only got like 7 or 8 pages. But knowing that he is, and again, I hesitate to use the word invested, maybe interested, whatever the step above interested is, whatever it is, he's into it. And that encourages me to want to write more. Like, I don't write for an audience, but I'd be lying to you if I said that I didn't want my family to be into it, you know? And what was important to me was Asia is not as knowledgeable about Power Rangers is Kari and I. Makes sense. But I wanted her to be able to read it and understand it without understanding the Power Rangers. Nothing is assumed. I don't assume anybody knows the lore. I don't assume that anybody knows what's happening. It's like if you just stepped foot into this universe, I wanted you to be able to understand it. And I feel like she did. And I feel good about that. I do. So yeah, I wanted to share that because I thought that was very important. We'll label this an extra because it's an extra. Like, I'm very insecure about my work, but I'm also very passionate about my work. And I'm also very critical about what my loved ones think of me. So this was like the best and worst of all possible worlds for me. Like, I wrote this and then I put myself out there for my family to see it, and everybody was on board, but they could have just as easily been like, nah, I don't get it. It's not good. And my feelings would have been hurt, like legit. So I just wanted to share that. I feel real good about that.